Hello, hello. Welcome to today's live. I received this question today. Can I delay my payment when I extend my tax return? Let me get my camera adjusted. I received this. Oh, my head is cutting off. I received this question today, and this is a question that I receive a lot. So before I wrap up my day today, I wanted to go ahead and do this quick live to explain what happens when you extend your return and why your payment is not due when you extend. So the extension does not extend your payment, it only extends your return. If you're catching my live or this video for the first time, my name is Ronica and I help my clients save a lot of money on their taxes. My 2019 record is $110,000. I have a link below this video if you're interested in saving money in your taxes for 2019. So I think that this generated from a lot of just business owners going on and doing business, and no one may have told them, or they just assume that it works that way. And it's just a habit that has not been corrected. So they just go on and thinking that, okay, when my return is due, that's when my payment is due. Or if I extend my return, I extend my payment. Because seriously, I do think a lot of people extend their return because there's one reason why people extend their return, because they're scared that they may owe something and they're not ready to face the reality of that. So they extend and try to delay it. But actually, the extension does not extend your payment. So for instance, you think you're going to owe some taxes and you extend your return and until October or September 15 or later in fall when you file. What happens is you're basically adding interest and penalties because the payment is not due at that time. You're already late. So once April comes around in the current year, you're already late on your tax payment. So the extension, as I said, only extend the return, not the payment. Why is this so? Is because when you're filing your tax return, your payment is actually due in the current year. Like now in 2019, Q1 payment was due in April for the money that you're earning right now. So for the money that you're earning in this year, Q2 is due in Q2 this year. Then Q3 is going to be due in September. Then the last payment to make your estimated tax is due in January 15th. So if the 15th turns out to be a weekend, then it gets moved to the next business day. So that's when your payment is due. It's not due, when you file your return or when you extend your return. A lot of people do make payments when they file their return. There's normally, some penalties and interest. Sometimes there's $1,000 more that you have to pay just because you make the payment late, because that's still considered a late payment. So if you want to catch up and not pay more to the government, what you have to start doing based on your entity is to start making quarterly payments. April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and then January 15th of next year. That's when the payments are due for 2019. Then come tax time, you submit your form. If you extend the return, then you know that you potentially are already fully paid in. So nothing to worry about. Then you'll just go ahead and submit your return at that time. But when you file an extension, you do not file an extension to extend payment. The extension, hey Camille, only extend your return, not the payment. So if you don't pay, all you're doing is adding more penalties and interest to what you're owed. So don't think you're fooling anybody, and don't play this extension game because you think that it's buying more time. You're just adding penalty as interest. The better thing is to do is to find out as soon as possible. So if you extended your return and if you think you're gonna owe, go ahead and go find out, like right now, next month or something. Find out how much you're going to owe and go ahead and set up a payment plan. At least that will stop the penalties and interest from calculating from the late payment part. So go ahead and set up a payment plan. Make a small amount. What I normally say, if you owe taxes for the prior year, that's 2018, and you don't have the cash to pay, what you can do is make those payments. They allow you to basically dictate to them how much you pay. So make those payments as small as possible. And what this will help you to do, to focus on paying current taxes with current money you're earning. So you're earning money now for 2019, so you can focus on paying 2019 taxes. So the money that you owe last year, set up a payment plan, make the smallest amount. If you have the cash to pay, great, go ahead and pay it. If you don't, set up a payment plan for the smallest payment that you can afford, and then you can focus on being proactive in 2019 and make those payments. So, and I'm gonna say again, so your tax returns are due, your tax payment is due quarterly. If you're an S Corp, you can also pay yourself a reasonable compensation and have your salary for your business run through payroll, and that you will start, and the payroll company will actually remit some taxes on your behalf. So you can also do it that way if you're S corporation, to put yourself on W-2, get a payroll company, ADP, Paychecks, Gustos. There are a lot of them around that, they charge pretty small amount of monthly fee in order to help you facilitate and run your payroll. And I recommend that rather than you trying to deal with the headache of doing it yourself or something like that. And pay yourself a compensation and it will go through the payroll process, or you can make estimated taxes. There are times that even if you're paying yourself on a reasonable compensation on W-2, that you still have to make estimated taxes, because the estimated taxes is on the profit that the business is making. And that's something that, your accountant, or your CPA or whoever that you go, your tax specialist can help you with as well. So what am I talking about again? Extensions. Yes, so your extension does not extend your payment. It only extends the filing process of your return. Now, say for instance, you're making estimated payment in 2019 and you're thinking, man, I think this is just like too much. Is there a way that I can get this estimated tax payment reduced? Then that's when you send me a message, right? So if you're looking to reduce how much you're paying in estimated taxes on a quarterly basis, now is the time that, we're almost at the end of the second quarter. So now is the time that you can start implementing a tax savings plan to see how much more deductions you can get into your business, into your life, how you can start moving around cash so that you get the lowest tax possible. So now is the time for you to start looking into adding a service like that to your business so that you can reduce the amount, the check or the amount that you have to pay on a quarterly basis. So that's it for today. Remember, if you don't have a tax savings plan, you are overpaying on your taxes. I have a link below if you're interested in reducing how much you're paying on a quarterly basis, and if tax planning is a good choice for your business, then send me a message. Thanks for all the love, Camille. Send me a message and I will see if there are any strategies that you can implement to keep more money in your pocket and pay less to the IRS. Thanks. Have a good day. Again, I'm Veronica.